In this video, we'll be going over Chapter 4, Section 5, where we look at radioactive elements and radioactive decay. So radioactivity was discovered by Henry Becquerel in 1896. He actually discovered it by accident. He was studying a mineral that contained uranium, and he noticed that the uranium was giving off an energy, and that energy that was coming off was actually like radioactive decay, the process, and the rays that come off from that. Basically, radioactive decay is when a nuclei of an unstable isotope breaks down, and it's going to make a new nucleus, and it's going to release some kind of fast-moving particle and energy. And we'll get into what the different kinds of that are in a second. Henry Becquerel, he presented his work to Marie Curie and her husband Pierre, who did a bunch of research on radioactivity. And actually, like Marie Curie, one of the things she's famous for is dying from too much exposure to uranium and other elements that had too much radioactivity, which is how they learned all the things that needed to be done in terms of safety when it came to studying these things. So the types of radioactive decay are alpha, beta, and gamma. Their name comes from two parts. Part of it comes from what they give off. So like I said, the unstable nucleus is going to break down, and it's going to have a new nucleus and then some kind of energy coming off. That energy coming off for alpha is an alpha particle. For beta is a beta particle, and then for gamma, there's some gamma particle, but also gamma radiation that's going to come off of that. But again, each one is kind of named based off of what they are giving off. So alpha gives off alpha, beta gives off beta, gamma gives off gamma. So that makes sense. They're also named partially for how easily they can be blocked. So alpha radiation is not very strong. So paper, metal foil, thin clothing, that kind of stuff can block alpha radiation. Beta radiation goes through those, but it can be stopped by metal sheeting, dense wood, heavy clothing, and things of that nature. And then gamma radiation goes all the way through. It needs like thick walls of lead or concrete to stop it. And so the different types of radiation can be blocked by different things based off of the energy levels of the particle that's being given off. Okay, that wraps up Chapter 4, Section 5, looking at radioactivity and radioactive elements.